What's up, gamers? We are going to check out Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance. As you can see, it's on Xbox Game Pass. We are playing this via the Xbox Series X. If you have Game Pass Ultimate like I do, this will also be on PC. You can also play this there on Game Pass. So I'm not much of a D&D player. I have the starter kit and the book and the dice. I have not played yet. I do watch some Critical Role on occasion, or any celebrity D&D type stuff. That's always fun to see celebrities play it.
The dwarven king's heart is soft, but his axe is sharp. And his adopted daughter, Catibri, a deadly archer, destined to be a leader. They will resist. The newly crowned king of the Reghead Barbarians, Wolfgar.
Oh, awesome.
If he can master his rage, he will be dangerous.
Ooh, okay.
Drizzt Do'Urden, the Drow outcast. Few can match his deadly speed. He could be the key to everything. They care for each other. Something to be exploited, perhaps. But their bond is strong. Regardless, they failed to secure the shard from that fool, Kessel. It's out there, exposed, for the taking. And now, it will be mine.
Oh!
Mine.
Alright. Alright, we got some bad guys. Gotcha. Gotcha. Huh. Okay. Make sure we got our... Hello? Okay, I'm just gonna... This is the weirdest... Up, down, left, and right all do the same thing. Push chat off. That's a lot of HUD stuff. Subtitles are on. Okay. New character. Okay. Ranger. Brow. Chaotic Good. Duelist Assassin. Rapid strikes and high mobility. Performs backstab executions on vulnerable monsters. Can trigger a team attack by performing a parry or backstab. Astral Companion ultimate attack here. Guinevere attacks random targets within a 20-meter radius of Dritz and is immune to all damage. Oh, wow. Okay, I kind of wanted to play this archer here. Let's see. She is a human fighter, chaotic good, archer sniper, punishes foes at long range with arrows, performs acrobatic flips to keep a safe distance, trigger a team attack by performing a parry and landing the last hit on a monster with an aimed arrow shot. Arrows have a larger hit radius, deal bonus damage, and pierce through breakable objects and monsters in a straight line. That's really cool. That's a cool ultimate. Wolfgar here. Human, barbarian, chaotic good, assault, shock troop, heavy armor breaking strikes, makes monsters vulnerable to follow-up attacks. Can trigger a team attack by performing a parry or empowered strike. Press and hold RT to perform a spin of fury. Deals massive damage in a medium area. Brunner, Battlehammer, shield dwarf, fighter, neutral good, tank, tough as nails, frontline, and threat management expert. Can trigger a team attack performing a parry or exhausted execute. A banner that creates a sphere of powerful magic. Sphere grants significant physical and elemental resistance to all allies within the radius. So, is there no, like, mage here? I want to be this guy. This guy looks cool. Dritz Duerden. Okay. And this is a 4-player co-op game.
Cred Shinabon, the Crystal Shard.
Shinabon!
Forged from the magic of 7 liches, but with a treacherous will of its own. For thousands of years, the shard lay forgotten beneath the snows of Icewind Dale. There it waited, until some fool, a would-be wizard lusting for power beyond his due, answered the shard's call. Akar Kessel claimed the shard, and used its power to summon armies of evil creatures to his banner. From his crystal tower, he set them loose upon the Dale and the people of 10 towns. But we would not stand by and watch this tyrant destroy our homes. We companions rallied the united peoples of 10 towns and held our ground at the walls of Bryn Shander.
That's what you get for making a tower out of crystal, bro.
The slopes of Kelvin's Cave. When the shard realized that we had won, it abandoned him. It disappeared once again under the snows, along with Kessel himself. With Kessel gone, we thought the war was over. We were wrong. Though the crystal shard was lost, still it called to those who craved power. Its call was strong, and from across the realms they came. But we answered a call of our own. A call to stand together against this dark alliance, and defend our home against the threat of Cred Shinabon.
Cred Shinabon! I can't. Offline session, that sounds alright. Alright, what's going on here?
Wow, a drow in Icewind Dale. I mean, Regis told me you lived out here protecting everyone, but, you know, you guys don't have the best reputation.
I'll protect the Dale with my life. But who are you? You say Regis sent
Free
you?
health potions.
Kartik Stoneroller, merchant extraordinaire. Friend of your friend, Regis. And here at his request, to make sure you have everything you need for a fair price, of course.
Hang on, it feels like the screen bounds are being weird. Guess that's better.
Thinking about a vacation soon. You know any good underground beaches? You know I got what you're looking for.
Okay. skins. Okay, so you can maintain your look here.
Till next time.
Wood chest is empty.
What are you waiting around for? Pick a spot on that map of yours and let me send you there.
Trophies. You have no trophy.
Hey, who stole my... Oh, my... Yeah, no, I got a false alarm.
Okay, so it's like LB is block and then like RB is attack here. Interesting. The world map.
Well, if you ask me,
Start with the Trials of Tempest,
any day.
where you can practice combat with Tempest, the Lord of Battle. Okay.
I got a wagon of goods over here. Greats, even. Think Regis is gonna be back soon? He has the best story.
Trials of Tempest.
Die by my blades, goblins!
You have darkness within you, Dristo Erden. Will it overcome you, or will you harness it for battle?
I'm watching you, Trevor.
Remember what you are.
What is that? It won't let me do. Oh, okay, there it is. Fierce attack.
We won't be defeated. Don't kill him without us. Longbow! We won't be defeated.
You force my hand!
Go stab somebody else.
Another battle ahead!
Everybody, attack!
Down your enemies with big
Come, goblins! Meet your end!
The hunter within you comes alive. If you are in fact its master,
Die by my blades, goblins.
Claim to be this country's protector, Driscoll. Show me that you're worthy. Prove yourself.
Can't stop us all! I'm watching you, Trav.
Within you comes alive, and you are indeed its master.
Backups here, boys!
Throw down your enemies with vigor, Driscoll.
Backups here! Just one! Got the kapoy!
You are indeed a fearless warrior, yet still I sense fear within you.
I'm watching you, Drow.
I'm pressing it like right before, but it's like delayed. Okay, there it is.
Fearless warrior, yet still I sense fear within you.
Enemies of the Dale!
You have darkness within you, Driscoll Erden. Will it overcome you, or will you harness it for battle? You are indeed a fearless warrior, Drow. Yet still, I sense fear. You move with grace, Drow. And you'll need that and more challenges that face the day.
Backups here, boys!
Guinevere, strike!
Kill these suckers!
The hunter within you comes alive, and you are indeed its master.
Why do I have to fight a Drow?
Okay, that's an empowered strike. So you press X after successful attack.
Your enemies will tremble before you.
Loot from chests. Loot can be collected from Kelvin's cairn at the reward chest. Interesting. No, I just press back. Look at that. Look at how quick it disappears. Okay. Attribute points. Character sheet. Okay. Whoa! Alright, the deets. So, whatever gear I just got, I I think it, like they said, I think it went to a chest, right?
Regis said he'd let me come with him on his next adventure. For real.
Fire resistance. Plus 30%. Wait, plus 30% fire resistance. 50%. Okay, so there's a set bonus. That's cool. For an 8-piece. Here's that. Wow. 3% ultimate charge bonus.
You people are so lucky I'm here. I mean, what would you do without me?
You're up. Doesn't look as cool. Brenner's people have fled their home, driven out by new threats that have come to claim the Crystal Shard.
The united peoples of Icewind Dale had defeated Kessel's armies and destroyed his crystal tower. But the dwarven warriors of Clan Battlehammer returned home to find their halls overrun, their people fleeing the valley. We rushed to their aid, fighting our way through the goblins in Verbeeg to find the goblin commander and put an end to this siege.
Challenge level. Okay.
Anybody got some junk? I could really use some. Anything for you, Driz. See ya, Driz.
I guess it makes sense the way they've created this game with co-op in mind. You can see, you know, you go to the map and then everybody meets at the rendezvous point when we're ready to, you know, exit and start the mission.
Dwarves are gone! These are our lands now! Tear down their statue! Tear it down! Tear it down! Whoa! Oh, for shock! It's icing death! Icing death is dead! He's coming back!
Dragon looks hungry, boys!
That's the icing death's mate! Icewind! Northern Gale! The Queen of Storms! Icewind!
Centuries asleep and I wake to this.
Oh, the dragon talk.
In my gale. I'll freeze you all screaming.
Oh,
Bruner's aid in the war against Kessel left his people exposed to this invasion. I'll not rest until I see the dwarves back safe in their homes.
attack. Wow, so this is like... Didn't play the tutorial here. Okay, so parries, stamina potions, or resting brings your stamina back. LB to block or tap it just before the attack lands to parry. B once to evade or twice to dash. Gotcha. Hey, we got a bonfire, boys. Wait. We get cold? Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if I like this. That's not... It almost died. Oh. Get too close to the fire.
Here's company. Stab somebody else.
I feel like the camera doesn't really like allow me to like pan around and see who's around me, who's behind me. I don't know, the combat looks cool, but it feels slow and clunky. Campfires and short rest. Defeated monsters will respawn. Short rest give a bonus to... Okay. What do you mean expires, dude? Like... whatever. Take a short rest. So, like, if you're playing solo, there's no AI players. I don't know what to think about that one. Okay. I was like, that book seems important. Can we... Oh. I thought we were gonna shoot something.
Goblins in Verbeeg lay siege to the Battlehammer halls. I'll break this siege and then see what damage has been done within.
Uncommon scimitar. Okay, and yeah, so look at that. I can't even pull up my character stats. It just brings up this. So there's no equipping gear mid-mission, I guess.
We break down that door yet? Nah. Some dwarven magic's keeping it shut. I knew those dwarves were full of shit. Well, they got started it now. Riverdale got out. Got out? Got away out. They're gone? Then why are we sieging? Well, not sure, but it's going well. About to get shocking!
And the lock-on keeps like shifting. Oh my god. What the hell?
Look alive, Rob! I don't want no trouble from you,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think the voice acting and the lore is actually really
For the
interesting.
people of 10 towns.
But yeah, like this is just kind of hack and slashy, and it's a little clunky. And like the range controls are not very intuitive. They like, how am I supposed to aim that when it like arcs all weird?
Die by my blades, goblins.
I should have made better choices.
See, like the dialogue's really cool. We can't argue there. And maybe this is just a fun, like, you know, get you know, 4 friends, group of 4 together and just kind of play through it. But I'm not sure it's super valuable beyond that. Okay, so those crystals hurt you. I'm sure a hot cold thing would be like really interesting normally, but not here, not in this game.
What are we doing? Is the siege over? Well,
I don't know, this just seems like a 360 game.
inside, don't we? sabotage.
It just feels like a
My work
dated
continues.
experience to me.
Come, Guinevere! No, I'll make it painless. This one's had training.
Okay, I guess we broke it already. I don't know, that's just weird. This, to me, is a game that I want to like. Like, I want to get more into D&D. Wait, can you?
These cat guys are coming. Lunches come walking, guys.
Oopsie! You knock me down. No, don't vomit. Don't do that. That's so gross. Oh, is Woo! 79 hits. Yeah, just like even the way that controls and like just weird animations and stuff like that. I'm just like, why does this game play like that? It's 2021, man. Like, I don't know. This seemed like a really cool way to get me into, you know, like the universe, especially the games, right? But yeah, I don't know if this game's it. Like, there's no finesse here. I'm fighting the controls more than I'm fighting the monsters. Feels like all my actions are like delayed or something. That was a trap. That was some sort of magical trap here. Oh, that's an elevator. I kind of want to see what's through here. I don't know if we... God damn.
Thunder, did you see that dragonfly?
That massive white thing that half of a stiff? No, I must have missed it.
It's a good thing you got by here, Shifty, or she'd snap you up right quick.
It just stands next to a snack. That's the difference.
You're a find another door problem, and I got a hunger.
Okay, I get how it works. Oh. The heck are these? Okay. Why do they go flying like that? Yikes. Alright, we almost fell.
For the people of 10 towns.
Okay, that's the elevator.
Another chance to make the Dale safe. This one will take some effort.
Okay, there's a parry.
For the people of 10 towns.
Casting out me snare.
See, like, I can't like move to the next enemy. It's so slow and clunky, and I can't like cancel or like move my attack to another character. Like, my guy is locked in one direction, attacking just like that in like one motion. I don't get it.
Goblin siege engines continue to be a threat. They must be destroyed.
We're always working for someone else. It's a real kick in the shaka. I'm tired of getting...
Come, goblins! Meet your end! For the people of 10 towns.
I don't know. I think they did, you know, and it's to be expected from a game like this, or a property. But like, the world building's great, like the lore's great, story seems interesting. But yeah, it's just like the gameplay.
My work continues.
Feels like a game from a long time ago. This would have been a hit in like 06 or something. And I think the videos on this game that I was watching made it look really awesome, but And I was psyched because
to make the Dale safe.
Visually this reminds me of Marvel's Avengers. Like, it just kind of looked like each character was kind of like one of the Avengers, and it seemed like their controls were about that intuitive, and like the combat looked good. And really, now that we've got hands-on, it just feels weird. So yeah, maybe it's just not for me. I don't think this is a bad game. Like, I'd keep playing it if I had some friends that were interested in playing this. But yeah, I think for me, just doesn't seem fun to me.
That's good news.
I was hoping to catch a dwarf myself, or the elves come to get us, boys!
And see, I already have my ultimate. Like,
This one will test me.
Put me in trouble! We'll become an elf first.
Come, Guinevere! You force my hand.
And it's like when I dodge, it's just like I don't even feel like I control the direction of the dodge. Like sometimes he just he's like going different directions and stuff. Like look at that. I'm looking at the guy that I want to slash, and the game's like, nah. I'm confused. I'm very confused here. No, let's keep going. Plenty of healing things. So, I don't know. Like I said, I want to like this. But yeah, I think it's not for me. Huh. There's gotta be something cool here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Okay, gotcha. Alright, that's kind of annoying. So those runes open the door here.
The confluence is the old theory. It must be. 7 souls rise in the grave, and the voice is stronger than ever before. You overreach. Tazar brings.
Let's just kill everything we encounter. Am I right, gamers? Oh my god. Crit after crit, dude. Huh. Can I jump that high? Yeah, there we go. So these dudes don't like those dudes, okay. They're caging up these goblin looking dudes. Oh, okay.
Why did you sign on with Kessel in the first place? I don't know. Felt right it was at. Boba Shuck, that's the shard. That's how it works. Ah! Intruders! Stay right down, Drow! Oh, go away here!
Without their engines, the siege is lost. Time to take out the goblin commander.
Okay. Yeah, I think the ability not to be able to get loot is, and like equip it now is like, that's weird. I mean, maybe that's rules when you're playing D&D. Maybe you pick up something and you can't equip it right away. I don't know. Or maybe they don't want to stop the flow of combat, you know, for everybody to just like start geeking out over their gear or whatever.
Die by my blades, goblins.
All right, here we go.
Run to your holes, goblins! Guinevere, to me! Have your
Oh, go for 100! Savage! Okay, now I'm just mashing, like, LB and RT. Okay. Sending a message. 75 enemies in a single mission. Okay, so obviously this would be the like compete with your friends to like see who did the most, you know, stuff like that. So I'm not doubting. I'm not doubting that this game would be more fun with friends. Okay, level 2. Attribute and a feat point. Okay, so we got some stuff, and I can choose to travel to the cairn immediately, rather than wait.
When are you people gonna bring me some more junk? I'm running low.
Yeah, points, right. Pizza. Okay. Moves. Claim your loot. Equip. Right.
Shoulda brought a book.
Gauntlets, okay. Wait, that was... That's the same. Can I... Maybe I can sell... Scimitar. Ooh, this one's... Wait. Yeah, 115 attack damage. Okay, cool. Okay, this gear, 20% crit damage when you have 3 pieces. Yeah, so the stats are kind of small at the moment. Alright, we're looking cool now. Abilities inventory. Okay. Moves. Or hang on, how do I spend my... Oh, okay, there it is. Physical power. Stamina regen. Charisma ultimate and increases their product's radius. Wait, so how many... Is that going up to 7 then? I would assume. Okay. His HP when getting raised. 5% physical damage bonus. Elemental resistance. 100% of dexterity into armor. Let's do that, because I feel like the elements were hurting us more than anything. Which kind of makes me sad for this game. Wait, you unlock moves with money. Backward RT to Gloom Splash. Tap forward and RB to punch at close range with the hilt of the scimitar. Backward RB. Crystals to a higher rarity.
Thinking about a vacation soon. You know any
Skins, cosmetic, okay.
All right, Driz, take a look.
Okay, so certain equipment can be colored. Well, that doesn't.
See ya, Driz.
That's not really like a transmog system going on here. So I can sell these. Okay. Interesting. These crystals. And upgrade and downgrade them. 2,000 to restore 60% of hit points. Okay.
Sure, why not? That works for me.
Let me do that.
Till next time.
All right. Okay, and then there's
It was not goblins that
the next
drove the
act.
battle hammers from their halls. It was Durgar. They came from the Underdark and had penetrated the lower halls, exposing the dwarves to attack. With the dwarven warriors off fighting Kessel, those dwarves who remained behind were no match for the invading Durgar. Before the Battlehammer halls could be secured, we would have to seal the Durgar breaching tunnels.
Yeah, so it was the Dwargar that were killing the goblins. Yeah, this is really cool. I just think this game's not for me, and it just seems to be to me it just plays like a game that would have been fit for the early days of 360, but by today's standards I think would need better controls and better combat, sleeker UI and all that stuff. This all just,
No, I can't.
to
buy
me,
it
is
from
just
that
not personally worth it in the long haul. But this could be a fun little like 4-player co-op game. It could be entertaining to you and a group of friends in that way. But yeah, just me personally on this one, I'm not super impressed here. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Give us a like if you enjoyed the coverage here. And let us know in the comments if you're excited for this game, if you want to play it, what do you think about it, and subscribe to the channel for more content. We'll see you next time. Take care.